Okay, so right now we are standing outside of the robotics lab. I am room 27 this year. As you can see, my wish came true and I have been given not just one, but two garage doors. When you enter the robotics room, you can see that we have 4 fields for this year's game already set up and ready to go. This year's game is called Rise Above. So you can kind of see those set up in the 4 corners. Next to each field, there is a whiteboard where teams can brainstorm and design when they are in the planning stages of their robotics building. So that's kind of nice for teams to get to use. Over here is where I will just kind of keep our classroom supplies if you should need to borrow or use something. Our classroom objectives are going to always be posted on the whiteboard next to my desk, which is in this corner right here. Behind my desk is just everything I will need to lesson plan and deliver instruction. Over here is the medical detectives section. Most of what we do in medical detectives is lab related, so all of those supplies are in the back closet for right now. But right here is where you will come in and get your Project Lead the Way notebook every day. And then going down from there, you can just kind of see that we've been given a lot of space for cubbies. We have a lot of room for kids to come in and put their stuff for the day, or my robotics teams are really going to be excited about the space they've been given down here to store their robot and their parts bins and such. On top of the bins, I have just kind of made a little shrine for each game that we've played so far since I've been the robotics teacher and coach here. And then the rest of the room is just still to be determined. I've got some decorating to do and trying to showcase all of our keepsakes that we have gotten from state and worlds in the past. And then this whiteboard's kind of designated for girls in STEM, because usually I end up with a team or 2 of all girls in robotics. So it's kind of fun to kind of highlight and showcase them in that way. So I've got some fun quotes up there from girls I've had in the past. An old engineering notebook from a girls team, and then just a newspaper article. So again, just some things that highlight girls in STEM. My seating this year for students is actually tables with stools, as you can see. The stools are magnetic, so when they're not in use, they can just hang from the table, which makes it really nice. So we are going to do our best to keep this space nice this year. You can kind of see that stool up there is magnetically attached right now to the tabletop. And then in the back of the classroom is where all of our parts are going to be stored, all of our laptops, and then the iPad parking garage is just where I will have you put your iPads when they are not in use. It's not here yet, but eventually our classroom printer will be going down at the end of the parts bin. So that is room 27 Robotics Lab.